What I think could be useful would be to add maybe a header and the footer with some extra information. So there's different ways we could do that. A lot of times I do it from here, print titles. Let's imagine I want to put a logo and the company name at the top in the header. So if we come to header and footer, we have custom header and custom footer. If we go to custom header, we see that we have 3 sections here that we can use: left, center, and right. And we have different elements that we can use to populate these 3 areas. If I go here to the right section and say I want to add a picture from a file, and let's say I have here in today's folder, I have this logo, pretending to be a logo. When I put it there, it just gives me this code, and I cannot really see how this picture will sit in the room that I have available. Okay. I could also type here, let's say, company name, and then company address, the first row, street, something like that. And then we could have the city, and then we could have the postal code, and maybe the country if we need that. Okay, so I can type here, but I cannot really see the effect from here. There's other things that I can use. We will get there in a minute. Another thing that I could put here could be, for example, a title, sales report, for example. Okay, I can do some formatting. If I click here, I have access to changing font, the font size, and even the color. So I can do that from here, in fact. But again, I cannot really see the effect of this immediately. So if I do OK, and then I go to print preview, I can then have a preview of what's going on. And I can already see that, for example, my logo is not sitting where I wanted. Well, it's too big. So I either have to choose a smaller picture or enlarge the margins. So from here, it's not really interactive, or it's not so easy. So I guess I could, from page setup, I go back to the same place. So I guess what I can do is to either use that other area that we have here with this button. So from here, I can do this, but now I cannot really interact with the content. For example, I could say, I want to make this font smaller in the address. I don't need it as big as it is, but I cannot really change it from here. What I can do is to come to view, and in here use the page layout view. And this does give me access to the 3 areas at the top and at the bottom. If we are in this option, so repeating view and then page layout, we get here. When we click in one of the areas, we get a new tab here that says header and footer. And this gives us access to work with the different areas. For example, here I can format. To format, it's not really in this tab. I would go to home and just use the common text formatting tools. So if I click here, then I can make this smaller. For example, size 9. So postal code and maybe space country, just to save as one row. I can change font and even color there if I want to. And when I click away, then I see how it will be. I can see that it's still too big. So if I want, I can come to here and drag this down a little bit until I have enough room. Okay. So there's another option. Another thing that we can do is to move down to the footer. And there's different things that we can do here. So now, taking advantage of this tab, header and footer, if we have file name, you see that it puts that kind of code there. But then if we click away, we will see immediately how that will look like when printing. So it's the name of the file. We can see there at the top. And we have other options. We have the file path. For example, sometimes inside the organization, it's useful to print the file path because it will let people know where they can find the document if they need to access it. Here, for example, we could enter the current date and then space dash space, for example, current time. And this will give us the date and time when the document is printed. That's very nice as well. And finally, here, for example, we could enter the number of pages. So if we can go page number, space of, or slash, for example, and number of pages, that will give us the total of pages. Clicking away, we will see how these will look like. So we can really customize how we want things to look. If you click here, you have other already pre-made options. So for example, if you click here, this will print the name of the sheet. Sales one is the name of the sheet, comma, and then it will print the word confidential in the middle section, and then it will print page and the number of the page in the right section. So we have some pre-made preset settings here that we can use immediately instead of building our own. Okay.